And here at 6:30, the stunner at the Fancy Farm political picnic. The final speaker, Republican Secretary of State Michael Adams, announcing he's not running for governor, instead throwing his support behind a man who hasn't even launched his campaign yet. We're joined with WHAS 11 political reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Aspen Hester down in Fancy Farm, Kentucky at our state's biggest political event. And Isaiah, it seems this decision even took other Republicans there off guard today.
Yeah, Alex, it seems like if Michael Adams had made this decision for some time, he sure didn't tell a whole lot of people. In fact, both Andy Barr and James Comer told me that this was something that they didn't necessarily expect. Remember, Michael Adams was rumored as a candidate for governor for some time now. He actually told me, though, that he came to this decision yesterday after speaking with James Comer for some time. Here's kind of how this all developed, as well as the other major headlines here at Fancy Farm.
And the best thing I can do for my team is to call on all Republicans to join me in supporting James Comer to be our next governor. James Comer is not only the strongest candidate we'll have for governor, he's the best prepared to do the job. Let's unite right now and let's win next year.
I'm the eternal optimist, so I was very happy, but no, I didn't expect it. It was very good. I was surprised and very pleased. I've always had a lot of respect for Michael Adams.
He didn't give me a heads up on that, but I do like the idea of consolidating support ahead of the governor's race.
Poor old Jamie Comer, he went from losing to criminals in Kentucky to protecting them in D.C. Meanwhile, the Beshear-Coleman administration has been busy protecting Kentuckians.
The only thing that I can recall that Lieutenant Governor Coleman ever got credit for is for getting her hairdresser on unemployment insurance.
Real leadership is what this Governor Andy Beshear has produced, and I've been honored to be his senior advisor. Real leadership is about securing more than $50 billion in economic development and private sector investment.
Even Thomas Massey said this: Republicans run everything in Washington. You got the House, the Senate, and the White House. What has that done for you? They've delivered nothing.
So they've rebranded themselves as Democratic Socialists. Democratic is one thing, socialist is quite another. You can't be both. No wonder they can't figure out what bathroom to use. The problem is not the word democratic. The problem is the word socialism. You can vote your way into government control, but it's a lot harder to vote your way out.
And Alex, sort of the irony in this, right, is Congressman Comer has not officially announced a run for governor. So right now there are technically no Republicans in the race, but everyone seems to be talking about him, really clearing the way for the Republican in this race to pretty much hold down fort on that side, going up against the two prominent Democrats, both of whom are former Beshear or connected to the Beshear administration in some way, shape, or form, being Jacqueline Coleman and Rocky Atkins. This was certainly the governor's race, the thing that really took center stage at Fancy Farm, and we'll have more in the U.S. Senate race and, of course, what Senator Rand Paul had to say coming up right here at 11 o'clock. For now, we're live here in West Kentucky. I'm Isaiah Kim Martinez. We'll throw it back to you.